example of how we read the story. Ready? Okay. So, one of the tricks is to take a peek. If you're reading a chapter book about a D train, not a textbook, there's still a way to survey the D train and the material before you read about the D train. You think that we're crazy when we talk about the D train? Well, we'll tell you this, but it's okay, because D trains also take a look at an online summary. This is not cheating, it's understanding. Enter a few magic words like the D train into a search engine and voila. By reading about a D train in online summary first, you understand that the D train in the actual book is better when you read it. If you know what's going on, you can actually enjoy the story about the D train. So reading can be extra difficult when it's about a new topic, but Noah loves the D train, so it's about the D train today. So if you can relate to this new subject, to one you've already learned, for example, D trains. If you're reading about a D train or Alexander the Great, try to relate to him, to someone you've read about before, or someone you know or saw on TV. Maybe Alexander the Great Conquest. Let's see. Well, hold on, let's focus. Alright, Great Conquest. So, if he reminds you of your favorite athlete or musician or Iron Man, by relating old information about a D train to something new or current. What?
Nicely.
Okay. Okay. You'll be much more likely to remember about the D train in the long run. Another trick is to doodle, right? Not a note taker. No worries. Doodling is a fun alternative to jotting down notes about D trains. For some of us, words just aren't enough. Pictures stick with us. So draw an illustration that represents the material in visual form. Artistic students find that doodles make it easier to comprehend what they've read, especially about D trains. And as Schiff told us, sometimes the D train's more outrageous, silly, crazy the doodle, the more you'll remember it come to test time. Another trick is to use your own words. A final trick to comprehend your reading is to put it into your own words. So many ADHD students try to comprehend their reading material by repeating the information about D trains exactly as it's written. And if you ever tried this technique, we don't have to tell you it's likely to end in wasted time and a whole bunch of frustration. But by putting the D train in the reading material into your own words, you can turn that defeat into a win. For example, if you heard the crow, Noah?
Yes.
If you're reading about highly combustible elements, you can rephrase it as stuff that can explode. We can better understand things and remember information by saying them our way. So, at the end of a paragraph or a page or chapter, take a break to translate. Alright, the challenge is focus. The second reading barrier that is sure to give you trouble is difficulty focusing. Right, Noah? Noah? To Earth? You see?
D train.
How about the D train? Okay. So, we're going to focus on the D train. If there's one main issue about a D train most ADHD students struggle with, is their ability to pay attention about D trains. And this inattention monster is likely to rear its ugly head while reading. So we're reading about D trains, but not really. So, but you're in luck, because the Homework Squad has come up with skills that can improve your ability to focus, especially when it comes to D trains, and make that seemingly impossible reading passage a more pleasurable experience. Alright, another trick is to bookmark it. If you ever lose track of where you are when you're reading, do your eyes jump from one part of the page to another and lose their place? Well, we got a trick. Talk about D trains. Okay? So Schiff says, if he had a nickel for every ADA student who tells him they lose their place while reading about D trains, well, let's just say he'd be a very rich man. But not to fear, the Homework Squad has simple solution to this common problem. Take a bookmark or just a piece of paper and place it under the line of the text you're reading. And when you're finished reading the underlying material, slide your bookmark down to the next line and talk about D trains again. So the simple technique helps you keep your eyes on the prize. Another trick is to highlight and underline. So grab your trusty highlighter or favorite pen and highlight or underline the important information as you read. This technique keeps you focused on the text. Right, Noah? Yes. Can you say yes?
Yes.
Okay. So make sure not to highlight or underline everything, because then you can't tell what's actually important. A trick for pinpointing what's most relevant is finding the bolded or text that are in different fonts and the words that follow. These are likely key definitions you will need to know later. You can also look for keywords like D-trains, such as in conclusion or most important, and focus on the information associated with them. So when you're done, or when you study, open the book back up and reread the highlighted material in your notebook for a quick refresher. Alright, the next trick is to reread. Noah, are you ready? So, because one of the main difficulties for most ADHD students, like Noah, he doesn't have ADHD, but he has a focus issue, is that the lack of focus. It only makes sense that when you're reading a passage in a textbook, your mind may at times be elsewhere. Sound familiar? Well, it might be tempting to just keep going. Don't take the time to reread the material, because it's kind of a waste of time. We know this can be frustrating, Noah, but repetition breeds comprehension. So, as we like to say in the homework squad, rereading may take you more time, but your grades will thank you for it at the end. I hope y'all enjoyed this little brief reading by Big Daddy and Little Noah, my little Big Noah. Daisy, Dream, as the dogs freely roam the park. Come here, Dream. Dream, come here, Dream. Are you having fun? Yeah, she's so happy. Yeah, they like to be free. They like to be wild and free. Right, Noah?
Yes.
You like to be wild and free too?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you want to do today?
Me.
What? Have a great day, everybody, and smile and do good deeds, make somebody happy, but most importantly, to be a blessing. Remember, no man can bless himself, but he can be a blessing to others while seeing the blessing. So God bless you all, love and light, and adios. Can you throw up your deuces?
No.
No? What do you want to do?
Me.
What?
Me.
You want what? You want a kiss? You my little lizard?
Boo.
You my little lizard. He's too funny. Oh, by the way, I'm almost done giving out all these merchandise, so there's just a couple of items left. So if you are interested in one, comment below and we'll find a way to get it to you. Alright, he gave you a kiss. He's so cute. Look at my cute little twin shadow ninja. He's so cute. Look at those dimples. Look at those cute dimples. He's got the cutest smile in the world. Right, Noah? Oh no, it's raining again. It's time to go. You ready? Where you want to go now, Noah? Where you want to go?
This way.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.